Some quick donation incentives for you. We have a character choice for Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. You can now donate for Mario. There was a problem with the tracker earlier. Luigi is currently ahead with $65 to Mario 0. We also have an 80% Warps run. We have a small Fire Mario, a Warps run by Mitch, and a small Mario run you can donate. Go to the tracker to see more.
Oh, up on the... We're good?
All right, are we good?
Countdown? Yep. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. So right off the start, I switched to Type B just simply because it makes the control better and it's actually faster that way because it lets you charge 2 weapons at once instead of just 1. Also, that bat there I hate because I have no idea how to manipulate him. Because he either just randomly just falls or drops, I don't know what causes it.
So yeah, there's not a ton of RNG in this game, just little things like that in one stage.
Yeah. Yeah, RNG in 0-3 is pretty much almost non-existent. Because a really weird thing about this game is that there's supposed to be boss RNG, except for the fact that whenever you skip a cutscene, it resets. So pretty much all the boss patterns are static for the most part. So 45, that's decent. Also, I'm playing it safe and getting a few extra points, so yeah, I got S.
And you need to keep your rank high throughout the run just for any boss manipulation?
That, and I need to get X skills, which, unlike most Mega Man games where, like whenever you beat a boss, you get their weapon, in 0 and 0-3, you only get their weapon if you're A or higher. And I really need X skills because 0-3 is a really crazy combo system. So you can pretty much just do a bunch of X skills all at once and the bosses just lose their HP in a matter of seconds. It's pretty crazy. And also 0-3 is the first game to actually have a proper combo system. 0-1 didn't even try. Like, you can literally spam single slashes and never trigger invisibility frames. And 0-2 is trying too hard to fix 0-1's problem, so you can make very limited combos in that one. 0-3 is a really big, complicated combo system, which if I try to go too detailed in, it'd probably take me forever to explain, so I'll just explain the most important ones when we get to them. So I do Devil Bat first because I need his X skill. Like, he has one of the best ones in the game, which is Saber Smash, which is just your standard down stab.
And he's also going to give you the lightning elemental chip.
Yeah, I get lightning from him.
And certain X skills react to certain chips and do a little additional thing if you have them both equipped. Like, if you have lightning and down stab, little lightning balls will fly out of the stab when you hit the ground.
Yeah, and it'll also do lightning damage. Also, I'm playing it a little safe here and just getting a few extra points here, because I don't want to drop rank. That'd be really bad. So this mini-boss here is pretty much the same each time. I just count the amount of flashes he does. Dang it. I'm going to two-cycle this guy.
So is the number of flashes consistent? Or?
Yep. It's when the music starts, I count to 7.
Okay.
And then for the second time, I just wait until that goo disappears completely. And also, the nice thing about 03 is that it's the first game not to have any EXP, which is nice because I started out with fully charged Buster, and Buster is actually really OP in the 0 games. Which is you don't get to see it much in 0, 1, and 2 because Buster starts off really weak in that game. Right here I get a Cyber Elf, which I won't be using until the final boss.
For people who aren't familiar with the Zero series, Cyber Elves, you'd equate them to like items or power-ups you can use in combat, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just make the game easier.
One-time use.
Also, at the start of the fight there, I don't attack him right away because he'll teleport that way.
Oh.
If I wait, he won't teleport. All right, hardest part of the run right here. Okay, I got it. I can't tell you how many runs I've lost to that. So I just do Fly Sword next, not because I need his X skill, like his X skill is pretty much useless, but he's just weak to Thunder. And also, the beginning of the stage is weird, where if you do it too fast, it's actually slower that way, because there are these pillars, and if you're too optimal, one of them will be in your way and you can't go fast. So you actually want to de-optimize your movement a bit here. Yeah, I haven't got that one up in a while. Yeah, that's another thing too. Sometimes I know what my item drops are.
The RNG is just that consistent that you can pick out item drops.
Yep. Also, they'll skip there.
We have $50 from John M. Thanks for the stream. Never got to meet my father's twin brother due to leukemia, so this is a cause that's close to my heart.
Those
Keep up
little
the good
lightning
work.
balls off the down stab to good use.
Yep. In this, I'm just killing enemies for 20 seconds. I also enjoy all the blood in the Japanese version.
Is the pattern at all consistent? Is it
It's
just
random.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter because it's just 1 second, like if I do screw up. There's a much worse one later on, but we'll get to that. I lost 0.13 seconds. Yeah, lava hitbox there is a bit weird. So you can touch it and not die.
Is that a fairly dangerous thing, or do you have plenty of time to
No, you
jump
got
off
plenty
it?
of time to jump off it. So yeah, right there I just do standard charge slash and the triple slash, then saber smash combo. This is also the only stage of the game where I get 100 points on, and I got it.
Nice. Exact number of points don't particularly matter as long as you get the grade you want.
Yeah, which I just need an 86 pointer grade high, like I just need an 86 average. Also, I do Mantis third because it saves real time. Like game time doesn't save any game time at all. Like I save real time by doing 2 less pauses.
And you time your runs in real time.
Yeah.
Did the Japanese time their runs with game time? Or?
No one uses game time anymore because it's inaccurate.
It's a good reason not to use it.
Yeah. Because it doesn't count pauses and lag and stuff like that, so we just decided not to use it anymore. So right here, you can manipulate this mini-boss up here by killing this guy with Saber, and then triple slashing this guy. Alright, good. If I clinged to any walls during that, I would have messed up the manipulation. So now he's going to give me the best pattern. Oh, I got 2 cycle. That's really hard to get. Alright, this is the recoil rod. You can use it to bounce off enemies. It's pretty fun to use, but personally I like the chain rod a little bit more because of a glitch you can do with the Japanese version of 02, but that's for another time.
Yeah, no, I definitely know there are a few really neat bounces you do with that rod a little later in the run.
Yeah. This is also going to be the only time in the run where I'm going to be using the recoil rod to stun a boss so that he gives me a better pattern. Also, if I break that wood there, he'll do this. If I don't break it, he'll just jump on the wall. And you want to be at A rank for that fight because when he does his X skill, it makes him vulnerable.
The attack that signifies you're at A rank there is him cutting the block up, right?
Yeah. So this next stage, it's filled with recoil rod jumps. So if you like those, yeah.
Dragon King donates $50, donating for the great prizes. Keep up the good work, guys. We also have a donation of $50.20 from Chris502. Keep on fighting the good fight, AGDQ.
So right here, the fastest way to kill this guy is to charge slash and saber smash. So normally I'd do it 4 times, but just to be safe, I'm going to do it 3. And you can do it without taking damage, it's just this pixel perfect. And I've only been able to do it a few times, so I don't go for it in runs. And I jump off right about here.
Nice. I feel like people don't give the Zero series enough credit for its movement options. Like,
yeah,
the movement in this game is really fluid. It's varied.
Yeah, Zero series is amazing control. So I'm just going to spam triple slashes on this guy because it's kind of hard to combo him because he does this. Dang it, he got away. Yeah, I kind of want to charge slash him while he's climbing the wall, but I was a bit too late, or too soon. Now, if I were doing a serious attempt right now, I would have dropped rank here. Since baby elves don't give you an X skill, so it doesn't matter.
Does dropping rank for the baby elf fight make it significantly easier? Or?
It doesn't change a thing.
Oh, okay.
So I use that time to equip 1000 Slash, which, believe it or not, is actually useful. since I got full health, I don't have to worry about this one health drop screwing me over, so that's nice. Because there's this one consistent health drop, which I get right before this one jump, and it always messes me over every time. It's right there. I get a health drop, and it's just annoying.
Health drops are the greatest Mega Man enemy.
Yep.
So, baby elves are manipulatable.
Yep. I just don't know how to manipulate them reliably. Because whenever I try to do the manipulation on emulator, I always get it. But when I switch to console, it just doesn't work all of a sudden. So yeah, this boss is cursed. Because the optimal way to beat this boss is have red attack first, not blue. And also, an interesting thing about baby elves is that they have their own iframes, so you want to just alternate between the two.
And you can hit both of them with a charge slash if they're both next to each other.
Yeah, and deal double damage, basically. So now we get to refight a bunch of 0-1 bosses. For the first three, they basically picked the three easiest bosses in the first game for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, just a joke in this game as they were in the first one. So this part here, you're supposed to burn it with flame chip, but if you got it memorized, you can just jump through it, I guess.
If I remember correctly, burning it with flame chip causes a bit of lag, too.
Yeah, a little bit of lag. That, and I gotta waste time pausing to equip it anyway.
Right, you have to equip it.
Yeah. And also, you can push that block and push the switch. Okay, he's a bit late there. Dang. You can jump through that without taking a hit. Taking a hit. It's kind of tricky. So at the start of this fight, I'm going to break the block below me, so that way he doesn't bounce around the room. So he bounces around the room less. Got it.
So his patterns are completely static then.
Yeah. And beating Hand Machine gives me the up slash, which is another good X skill that I need. It's going to be one of the ones I'm going to be using the most.
$50 donation from Optimus Tom. Hey everyone, me again swinging by. I'm happy to see the 0-1.
Extra points. Since enemy score is a big factor in deciding whether or not you get a good rank or not.
What are the factors for rank? The mission time, the amount of hits you took, number of enemies killed?
Yep, and whether or not you used Cyber Elves. And 0-3 introduces Satellite Elves, which you can use and not get penalized for it. But if you use a Fusion Elf, then yeah, you will get penalized for using it.
$50 from Mary D. Hey guys, thank you so much for all the time and work that you put into AGDQ.
Also, by the way, this is the boss.
Well, that was a boss.
Yeah. Get used to seeing that, because we're going to see a lot of it. So I switched to the light chip here because what it does is it lets me walk on the quicksand without sinking into it. Because there's only one glitch in 0-3, which is a terrain glitch, where if you do a dash jump and then land on the very first frame, like if you jump on the first frame and land on the ground, you'll keep your dash speed. And it can also ignore things like terrain, like ice and stuff like that. So I tend not to go for it in my runs, but it's not consistent at all, so I just use light chip instead. Okay, that's a tough combo to get. So my old route there would actually get that elf there. It's a half HP elf. I used to use that on Omega, but now I use a bird elf, and you'll see why later. Also, for some reason, Anubis is now weak to ice now. Like, he used to be weak to, was it?
Fire.
Yeah,
fire. He was weak to fire.
Also, you can one cycle Anubis with stagger offset X skill. It's just it's hard as heck to do. Also, I somehow missed both saber smashes in that first part, so I had to wait a bit. If you attack him immediately when he comes out, he'll just go back in again.
You got the off-screen kill though.
Yeah. And I'm only getting this cyber elf here just to be safe, because Omega hits hard, like really hard. So this next stage sucks because it's full of spikes.
We have a $50 donation from AGDQ. Hey guys, small donation from French Restream. Nice entertainment so far. Long live AGDQ and the Germanich.
So touching those red beams summons the spiky balls from the top and bottom of the screen, but since you can just kill them with the saber slash, you don't really care about sneaking around.
Yeah, and I'm going to play it a little safe here because this level has ended so many runs.
And if you're just joining us, this is Awesome Games Done Quick 2014, raising money for
I
the
do have a
Prevent Cancer
faster strat for
Foundation.
this boss, except it's really risky and hard to do, so I'm just going to do a safer one. Okay, good, I canceled heal. So Copy X, when he reaches a certain point of health, he will heal an entire bar, and that's really bad. So, so I want to cancel that out, like as soon as possible. So I do Gak Tank here because not only do I need his X skill, but his stage has a quick charge in it.
This stage is just riding on a hoverboard for a little while.
Yep.
Would it be a good time to read a donation if there was one?
In a bit, yeah. I didn't want to get that. And yeah, you can just ride on this guy. It's faster than actually killing him and then taking a sled.
So good time to read donations?
Go ahead.
All right, we have a $50 donation from Neely. Great job this year to all the runners. As a nurse, I've had to work with quite a few cancer patients, some of whom are very young, and it's wonderful to see all you all contributing to fight such an awful disease. Keep it up. Have $50 from Tony Papiche. I have been secretly watching these speedruns while at work all week and couldn't resist donating during one of my favorite games. Good luck. Have a $50 donation from an anonymous donor. Awesome cause, great games, good luck to all the speedrunners. Have $100 from Thomas Y, Tommy Gang. Hi guys, really appreciate all the work you're doing, fundraising.
Shout out to Glacier the Gak Tank for having the best boss name in any video game ever.
So the combo system, as you were talking about earlier, is pretty extensive. There's a lot of things you can do with it.
Yeah.
But the optimal combo turns out to just be charge sword slash up stab, down stab.
Yeah, that's what I typically do. And now that I got Orbit Shield, I'll do that before Charge Slash. And sometimes I'll throw in a throw blade just for the heck of it. So I do Fox Tar next just to get double jump. That's it. Like, her X skill is useless.
The double jump will be helpful in the remaining two second and average stages.
It's pretty much good for the rest of the game. That's decent. So right here, you can't hit two switches at once if you just time your charge shot properly. Not like that. I was able to salvage that, so it didn't matter anyway.
$50 anonymous donation. Love the Mega Man run. Keep it up.
So if I were doing a serious run, I'd just keep Buster out here, but I'm going to play it safe and have Rod out. Because I need to stun this thing in the middle. So there's a skip I'm going to try doing here. I'm only going to go for it once. It's kind of self-explanatory. Got it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only consistent way of doing that. There is a little bit faster way of doing it, but it's very inconsistent, so I don't go for it. It's where you don't hit the switch. It's just it's very easy to get crushed at the end, so that's why I don't go for it. I was scared. I've lost 2 runs to just ramming myself into those spikes. So for anyone who thought Shield Boomerang sucked, you're wrong. 'Cause that was a boss.
Wow. Okay then.
So this next stage here is probably one of my favorite stages in the entire series, where pretty much what you're doing is just you're on a giant elevator trying to kill enemies as fast as you can. It's kind of in style to Wily 2 from Minus Infinity in that way. Wow, that's a tough jump to get.
Unlike in the X games, if you double jump after a dash jump, you keep the dash momentum.
Yeah. Isn't it in the X series you either have a choice between dashing or just not dashing, or something like that?
Yeah, in the X series, you can't double jump or air dash after a dash jump normally.
So right here, I just use recoil rod to shove these guys off.
And just to reiterate, this looks like an auto-scroller, but it's not.
Yeah, you can speed this up by just killing everything faster. And trying to reduce as much lag as you can. And this here, it's supposed to be a mini-boss. It just stands there and does nothing. Also, the patterns for these are static, so it's the same each time. That's really good.
Now, good night. Time to read donations.
Go ahead.
$25 from an anonymous donor. Great job, everyone. Arxo donated 20 and said, "Hey again, good guys. Good luck." Pallid Masked King donated $25 and said, "Great Mega Man runs. Looking forward to them."
So right here, I line myself up here so that I can do this combo here without getting hit. Was it 211? Okay.
$25 from an anonymous donor who says, "My father and brother-in-law are both battling cancer right now. Thanks for doing this."
So this next stage sucks because it's the only moment of RNG in the entire run. The rooms that the disc appear in are different each time you play. So pretty much the only thing you can do is just guess which door that they're in and hope you're lucky. There are 24 doors you can choose from, but they can only be in 8 of those doors.
Right, there are 24 doors total, but 8 of them will glow a little bit yellow, and you can only be in one of those.
They're only in red doors.
Oh, red doors, my bad.
If it's yellow, then it doesn't have a disc. Dang. If I didn't get that health, I would have had 1 HP. I want to get at least one HP moment during the marathon. So which row should I try first, top or bottom?
Go bottom.
Okay. Dang. Dang. So 2 yellow rooms I consider to be decent RNG, so hopefully I'll just get red rooms from now on. Never mind.
As a quick update for the
Dang,
lost
we
levels
got the
character
worst
section,
RNG.
Mario has 70 and Luigi has 65.
So yeah, 4 yellow rooms is the worst luck you can get. How many red rooms is that? 2?
2.
It's 2, yeah.
Okay. Wait, I got Buster equipped? Okay then. Forgot to equip the shield boomerang. I'm gonna have to do a different combo then. Yeah, that was bad. I forgot to equip shield boomerang, so I couldn't kill him fast enough. I also do that stage last because whenever you pick a wrong door, you lose points. Even though I'm very unlikely to drop rank at this late in the run. Just better safe than sorry. That and Voltail doesn't give me anything useful anyway.
At what point does your rank stop mattering?
It actually matters to the very end.
Okay.
Because some bosses give me a different pattern if I'm A rank.
We have a $25 donation from Parodius, who says, "My friend Walker finally arrived at AGDQ yesterday, so this 25 Mario?" Marquet donates 30 and says, "Hi AGDQ, greetings from France. Keep up the good work."
So right here I'm going to use an X skill Gale attack, which what it does is that it hits a boss 3 times. It does like a ton of damage. Also, remember what I said about baby elves having their own iframes? So yeah, I can do double damage there. Yeah, 50, that's perfect. Perfect.
Nice.
That's one of the tougher ones to get. So for this here, if I time it just right, I can actually hit this guy with twice with that one orbit shield. Or just miss completely. Shouts to Darko from this next strat. That's a little bit faster than just doing my standard orbit shield combo. And what's nice is that it actually saves me 2 pauses. And also you do the same combo on Foxtar as well.
So just any boss that's weak to lightning?
Yeah, and also works on any boss that's weak to fire too. I'll jump 3 times in the corner there and he comes out immediately. If you don't do that, he'll just swim around for a bit. You can't do anything about it. Good. That's a tough one to get.
When he sends out the wolves from his shoulders, do each of those have their individual iframes, or?
They actually share his.
Okay. So no triple damage.
Yeah. Also, I use that time to equip my Cyber Elf. So a nice thing about having the Cyber Elf out is that not only does it give me actually slightly faster patterns for Omega's first and third forms, but it allows me to kill a second form much faster. Because that's another thing, having a Cyber Elf out also affects RNG.
Does the type of Cyber Elf affect RNG, or just having
an elf out does. So yeah, you can do that as much as you want.
The Cyber Elf you equip pulls you back up to the platform should you fall in a pit.
Yep. I really hope I get this.
You ready on time?
Time.
43:39.
That's really good.
Wow, that's really it. That's about a minute on your PB?
PB is a 42:56, so yeah, that's a really solid time.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, Sneaky wanted me to let this run out. Also, it's the only time you're ever going to see these guys ever again.
Should we explain the cutscene, or?
I don't remember.
To my memory, Omega's using the original model of Zero, and Zero you play as is actually a clone or something.
Yep.
And Zero has to, yeah.
So now he's dead. Well, the original body at least. See what game time is. Okay, that's a pretty solid game time. So, yeah.
All right. All right.
And that wraps up the Mega Man block. We're going to start a setup block and then move into Mario. We're going to do a quick commercial and we'll be right back.